Hello and welcome to Herd Winter Racing on Richmond Rollercoaster. We are ready to go in 2, 1. Off we go. Looking at the group, we are going fast as one would expect. Looking for who we have in the group right now. I see Terry Rigby of the Herd very close to the front. Usual suspects from OTR, ATP, Hydro. Yeah, the kind of the guys I expect. It is a furious pace. I am seeing there's already been some people off the back here, and there's really almost nothing before the downhill here. So it looks like about 40 in the lead group. I just found Bowser. Let's see what this is going to look like. This course, we come downhill down here in Richmond backwards. We're going to go uphill on the reverse of 23rd Street very quickly, and then around we're going to go. There should be a pretty big selection, actually just right after this right turn coming up in about 100 meters. And we're headed around the turn. Terry Rigby sitting around 10th. Bowser a little bit further back in the group. Looks like 4.5 to 5 watts per kilogram as far as the pace here. So bumping up 6 and more here now. Bowser's moved right up to the front. Wow, that's yeah, we're going fast here. Really fast. Bowser's starting to get dropped a little bit. He's still putting lots of power in. Terry Rigby too. They're both sitting in kind of the 10th to 25th range. Bowser's off the back a little bit. Terry's doing really well. Bowser powering across the top. Terry's in a good group here. He's right with the front group. This is quite impressive. See if he's able to stay through the next uphill. Having a group to draft with through across the flat here and able to hit this super steep section at speed helps a lot. Looks like Magnum at a Hydro has taken a few second lead. Looks like Weinstein there. Looks like Mike Fish right at the front of this would now chase group. We'll see if it comes back together or if those front three riders are able to stay away. So Looks like Bowser's a little bit further back. He's sitting in 27th of the 68 riders. Does look like this group is working. I think they're gonna pull back the lone rider that's at 2 seconds ahead of them. Looks like the pair of riders are about 6 seconds ahead right now. See a little bit of in-game chat debating whether to go solo from here or not. Okay, jumping into, just taking a quick look at Zwift Power Live. So it looks like about 14. Looks like there's a couple others not on Zwift Power in that lead group right now. And then it does look like Bowser's group is the next big group on the road. Next herd rider back looks like Stuart Lynn, about 20 seconds back. We got John Keenan, Carl Hudson, Ed Whedon. I think that's it for what I see for herd riders in tonight's race. So it looks like the chase is on. Oh, and Terry looks like he wants to bridge. 2 seconds up to the main chase group. I think Terry's going to get there with that sprint. Does look like they're knitting this back together here now. Just a little bit. Pressure is still on, and they haven't even reached the third of the climbs here, the longer, flatter climb. Bowser sitting at the back, getting maximum draft back in his group. The next group, I think, does look like that is the next group on the road right now. Again, looking at Zwift Power Live, that is, from about 18th to 26th on the road as far as on Zwift Power. 2 or 3 riders in the middle between that front group and the Bowser's Chase group. So lead group is on the climb now. We'll see how much this strings out. I expect it to be quite a lot. So looks like Terry's getting distanced a bit right now. He's trying to, yeah, he's got Mike Fish back. See if he's able to bring himself back onto some more wheels. This is a tough group that he's in with here. So it does look like there are two riders that have already been knocked off of this lead group on this climb so far in Mac and Pierce. Does look like Mike and Terry got back into the main part of this, or the second part of this group. There are some guys out the front. So this the front group has fractured now. Bowser's group, it does look like is sticking together pretty well. So it looks like there's a lead group of 7, I think. Yeah, it looks like a lead group of 7, and then Terry's group of, what's that, 6? Yeah, lead group of 7, Terry's group of 6. There's a couple riders kind of dangling. There's one rider for sure dangling right behind. Another looks like Pierce is working really hard to get back on. Looks like he's going to make it. And Mac is kind of stuck in no man's land. And we'll see how he makes out. Looks like right now he's sitting about 40 seconds ahead of Bowser's group, which looks like it came through the climb pretty much intact. It is great to see some of the names that we see every year in this series come back. I've definitely locked horns with Mr. Fish here from Dirt many times, and it's always a fun one. I think I see a couple familiar names. Sitting in Bowser's group too. Does look like Lloyd Jones of ATP sitting driving near the front of this group. And here we go. So this is a short lap here. This race finishes at around 17.1 with one lap. We don't do the fan flat section of this map, so stay off of Monument Avenue. Or, sorry, no, we don't. We are going to go up there. Looks like there's a little bit of debate at the front of the race over what's zone one and what's zone two and what's not. Whew. And Terry's gotten back on after a little bit of emergency there. I didn't see what happened there, whether he had a dropout or a momentary dropout or what, but or whether some riders kind of went from the sprint. But group's still together now. They're almost a minute and a half up on the chase group of Bowser. Ooh, we'll just have to take a quick look at that rider that everybody's a little bit interested in there after the race. Whew. And there is an attack in Terry's group. We'll see. Looks like Terry and Fairbairn were a bit caught out there. See the Terry get back on. Whew. That is a heck of an effort to get back on. Kind of rolled through the front, and there we go. So Bowser's sitting here. So he looks to be basically doing what he does very well, Bowsering. Sitting right at the back, minimizing power use. So right now, looks like Terry's group is about 2 kilometers from the finish. Bowser's about 3. Bowser's group is starting to animate a little bit here too. Starting to stretch out pretty good. See if we'll see a little dig from Bowser here to. He's very good at just not panicking in these, and it often comes together nice and slowly, just like that. And there we are. There's Fish and Terry Rigby together brought that back together on their in their group. Well, it looks like Bowser's feeling the pressure here. He's used his draft fan fairly early to stay onto this attack. If you can keep from getting lost, it can help quite a lot here. Okay, we'll just switch right back here. Coming into the last kilometer here with Terry's group. We'll just jump to the lead. Oh. So Fairbairn and Fish going first. Terry's doing a good job keeping them in their draft. This is a long sprint that they've gone with here. Oh, Terry hit the draft van. Kind of late to hit that here. Hitting nice big watts. It's the start of the actual sprint segment. Goes across Fairburn. And looks like Terry got the... I think he might have gotten fish there. It was very close to the line. That was an excellent finish. We'll switch to Bowser here. Should just be a... They're coming into the finish here as well. Bowser's still sitting here at the back of his group. Definitely waited a lot longer to start this. This is a really late sprint start here. Bowser's going now, nice and big. Working his way through the group. Right back up to the front, sitting 20th place now. It looks like he's done, and Bowser finishes in 20th place. Well done to Terry and Bowser, and thank you for tuning in. This is our first one of these broadcasts in a while, and definitely have a good ride in your ride this weekend if you try this race, and keep herding.